Welcome, Libras, to your July 2020 reading, and thanks so much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got something about this reading that you'd like to ask about, or if there's something that this reading doesn't cover and you'd like to know about that as well, just click the subscribe button and leave your question in the comments below. And if you don't want to keep it in the public forum, please just email me directly to my email address and I will be absolutely happy to answer any questions you have there as well. Also, I offer extended readings on this month's reading, and I also do private readings as well. So if you're interested in those, just get in contact with me at my email address and I'll give you all the details. But let's get into this month's reading. So this month starts out, I see, with an earth sign. So this could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus in your life. And it is someone that's just a lovely person. It's an amazing friend, a really good mother and spouse, and they're the sort of person that can kind of do everything all at once. They can, run a company, they can raise money for a fundraiser, they can come home, cook the dinner, go out, do the gardening, look after the kids, just do everything. And they're a person that I feel is significant in your life in July. Now, normally this card is a Virgo card when I do a reading, but as I said, it's a general reading, so this can be any earth sign. And as I always say, it's not about the star signs, it's about the character of the person. So if you know somebody that is like this, that is somebody that can do it all, and they love money, they love comfort, they love spending money. They're good at making it, but they love spending it as well. If you know somebody like this, then that, even though they're not an earth sign, this can be representative of them as well. Now, what this card is saying, now this can also represent you in July. This can be you're the person that's taking it all on and doing everything. But I see justice there, and justice is also another card for Libra. So you are showing up in your sign, and I feel there is a distinct message about balance. This is a theme that comes through in the Justice card, and it's also coming through in the Temperance card as well. So I feel like in July, things are sort of turning, if things have been feeling a little bit imbalanced, particularly because of the whole COVID-19 situation, things are beginning to come back into balance in July for you, and things will be sort of settling down for a lot. Now, just to go back to the Queen of Pentacles, this talks about a card of money. It's a pentacle, so lots of money, lots of pentacles talk about money and making money, and you are in a position this month where you are able to manifest what it is that you want. You can be that person that's out there creating some income for the family and bringing some money in. And it's almost saying that in July, you kind of have everything figured out, and you're going to be sort of taking a down-to-earth approach to a lot of your problems. The earth sign, of course, earth, it grounds you, it is down to earth. So that's what it's talking about. And you in July, you are going to be looking after your family's needs, you're going to be looking after your friends, you're going to be doing kind of all of that. And you are such a lovely, caring person, and you do that just naturally anyway. But, you you sort of like, you might be really busy, but there's a message there just to don't forget your family and friends. Just because your careers are starting to get a little bit busy, don't put them on the back burner. And also with any interactions that you have with other people, and this could be an interaction with this Earth sign, with this Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus. It's giving you a bit of a reminder to use kindness in your interaction with this person or with people in general, but I think particularly with this person. And you might think you understand the situation that they're going through, but it's quite possible that they're going through more than what you actually know. So just have a little bit of patience with this particular person if they are in your life. Now, as I said, you've got the Justice card there, and that does talk about balance, but it also does talk about judgment. So if you are going through any legal issues, if you are going through any insurance issues, anything to do with legalities, paperwork, that sort of stuff, I think things are going to be going through in your favour. So, also a message, just read through contracts very carefully. Now, we are in Mercury retrograde, as I can't speak there, I can't communicate. So anything to do with communication and that sort of stuff, it's always a really good idea if we can hold off on signing any contracts or any legal paperwork in a Mercury retrograde. Obviously, life goes on and you can't stop everything. So if you are compelled to have to do something in July, just read everything really carefully before signing it. And the Justice card actually sort of specifies that anyway, regardless of whether it's a Mercury retrograde or not. And it's also talking about, the Justice card talks about standing up for what you believe in and what you know is right. And it sort of says hold on to your convictions. You know, if you believe something to be true and right, you go ahead and you fight on and you do it, because, you know, fight the good fight if that's what you believe. If you feel like there's been an injustice and you want to stand up and speak up for that, absolutely go for it in July, and I feel like you will be successful. Now, the Temperance, balance. Things are coming into balance, and there will be balance restored for you in July. So that's a really lovely message for a lot that may have been feeling a little bit out of sorts because of the situation that we are going through. Now, also in July, there could be a sudden and perhaps a bit of a shocking event that happens that that is a little bit unexpected, but it's going to actually be so beneficial for you, and it's going to allow you to break free from any confining boundaries. And again, this can refer to what everyone is going through. But often the Tower card can seem a little bit frightening because it's unexpected events. Sometimes that may seem negative at first, but they absolutely always turned out to be the best thing for you at that very time. And that very time in July is what we're talking about. And it's almost like you're surrounded with such wonderful cards this month. I'm feeling it's a very significant month. You've got a lot of court cards. You've got a lot of major arcana cards. I mean, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 major arcana. So I'm really feeling July is going to be a significant month for you. Now, You have the sun in July, and the sun is one of my favorite cards. It just shines its light on everything and makes everything wonderful. Grand epiphanies are possible with the sun there. You can come up with these wonderful ideas and wonderful insights, and it's right beside the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords does talk about communication, ideas, messages. A lot of them are coming through thick and fast. Now, this page, when the Page of Swords brings a message, it is quite direct and quite abrupt sometimes, but it's something that you need to hear. And it's again similar to the Tower, where perhaps the message that's being delivered perhaps isn't very delicately put, or it isn't something that you want to hear, but it is something that you need to hear in July. And it's going to bring a lot of order and stability, I feel, in your life. You've got the Emperor there. Now, this can talk about leadership and, being the one that is sort of in charge and in control, like an emperor. But it talks about having the need for a few rules and some organization in your life. And the Emperor also brings in a little bit of structure around your plans, and having this structure coming into your life is actually going to help bring about your dreams in the way that you intended to bring them about. So, it's sort of, the card talks about sort of the constructs of society and the things that make your daily life possible, the infrastructure, the roads, your home, that sort of stuff. And, it talks about that leadership and integrity. And I feel like, Librans do have a lot of integrity you know, those leadership qualities, but doing things the right way. You want to do that. And the Emperor can also suggest just a father figure or a person of authority in your life, or a government official, those sorts of people in your life. They are going to be very significant for you in July. And the final card there before we get into the Doreen Virtue Healing with the Angels card is the Ace of Cups. Another beautiful card. It is a wonderful card that indicates, heartwarming emotions and honest connections with people. And it can often talk about a new, beautiful romance. So this could be with that earth sign. It can also be with a platonic friend, a new relationship that is quite emotional and quite deep, but not a relationship in the sense of a love partner, just a platonic partner. It can also talk about the deepening of a relationship. So if you are in a relationship and you're not planning to meet anyone new, this can talk about your relationship going into that next level, that deeper, more spiritual almost type of relationship. And, the aces always bring that new thing that the suit that they represent talks about. So you will be experiencing beginnings in new emotions and, emotions related to family as well. And it can also talk about intuition, and it can often even speak of a new home. So this could be, the love that you feel in that new home, that emotion that you get of feeling that security of a new home. Now, also just a side message, because this is a general reading, there could be some shocking turnaround events regarding a relationship as well. There could be a breaking down of a relationship that, for some, again, seems quite heart wrenching and difficult on the surface, but is really better for you in the end. But this is just a side message. I'm not feeling like this relates to all. So take from these readings what resonates with you. Now, the final card, the retreat card. Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels. So I'm going to read that out, and Doreen Virtue's words are always so much better. So spend some time alone in quiet thought. Clear your mind and focus on your truth and priorities. Are you pushing yourself too hard, beloved child of God? The angels remind us that rest is a natural cycle in every living thing. Think of the mighty oak tree that grows in spurts and then rests. It draws its nourishment from deep within the earth and takes its time before growing upward again. Like the oak tree, it's important for you to nourish yourself with spiritual and emotional food. While you are resting, take time to reflect on your heart's true feelings and desires. Your angels speak to you through your heart, and when you listen to and honor your feelings, you walk hand in hand with God and the angels. You will know that it is true divine guidance and not just your imagination or wishful thinking if it speaks of your desire to make a difference in the world. That's a lovely message. And this month there is a lot of, as I was saying, sort of messages and things coming through to you. So it is a really good idea to go into that retreat mode and take time for yourself and listen to see if those messages are messages from your angels that you need to take on board. So have a wonderful July, my beautiful Librans. Bye. I love you.